reckon what you want to know is what I'm doing in here. I reckon it's 'cause I killed somebody. So I'll start at the front and tell you. I lived out back of my parents' place most of my life. In a little old shed that my daddy built for me. They didn't want me in the house with the rest of them. So I tried around the shed while looking at the ground. I didn't have no floor, but I had me a hole dug out to lay down in. Had me a quilt or two to put down there. My father, he was a hard-working man most of his life. Not that I can say the same for myself. I mostly just sat around in the shed, tinkering around with a lawnmower too. Went to school off and on from time to time. But the children out there, they was very cruel to me. Made quite a bit of sport of me. Made fun of me quite a bit. So mostly I just sat around out there in the shed. My daddy worked out there at the sawmill down at the planer mill for an old man named Dixon. Old man Dixon, he's a mighty cruel feller. Didn't treat his employees too well. Didn't pay him too much of a wage. Didn't pay my daddy too much of a wage. Well, just barely enough to get by on, I reckon. I reckon he got by all right. They used to come out, one of the two of them. Usually my mother feed me pretty regular. So I know he made enough for me to have mustard and biscuits 3 or 4 times a week. But old man Dixon, he had a boy named Jesse Dixon. Jesse's more cruel than his daddy was. He used to make quite a sport of me when I was down there at the schoolhouse. Used to take advantage of the girls in the neighborhood. They used to say that my mother was a very pretty woman. They said that quite a bit when I'd be out there at the schoolhouse. Well, I reckon you want me to get on with it and tell you what happened. But I reckon I'll tell you. I was sitting out there in the shed one evening, not doing too much of nothing, just staring at the wall, waiting on my mother to come and give me my Bible lesson. And I heard a commotion up in the house. So I run up in the screened-in porch to look inside. I looked in and seen my mother laying on the floor without any clothes on. I seen a Jesse Dixon laying on top of her. He's just having his way with her. Well, I just seen red. So I picked up a Kaiser blade that was sitting on the door. Some folks call it a Sling Blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. It's got a long wood handle, kind of like an axe handle, with a long blade shaped like a banana. Sharp on one edge and dull on the other. It's what the highway boys used to cut down weeds and whatnot. Yeah. I went in the house and I hit Jesse Dixon upside the head with it and knocked him off my mother. Well, I reckon that didn't satisfy me. So I hit him again in the neck with a sharp edge and just plumb near cut his head off. Killed him. Well, my mother jumped up and started hollering, "What'd you kill Jesse for? What'd you kill Jesse for?" Well, come to find out, I reckon my mother minded too much what Jesse's doing to her. Well, come to find out, my mother didn't mind too much what Jesse's doing to her. That made me madder than what Jesse made me. So I taken the Kaiser blade, some folks call it a Sling Blade, I call it a Kaiser blade, and I hit my mother upside the head with it. Killed her. Some folks ask me, if you had it to do over again, would you do it the same way? I reckon I would. Anyhow, they put me in here, and I've been here for a great long while. They seem ready to turn me loose.